Hello humans, I'm the TheAlienDoctor, but you could call me Alien, and welcome back to another video here on the Pinacraft Season 2 Survival Realm here on Bedrock Edition. This is episode like 12, I think. Is it episode 12? It might be 13. I can't remember. It's one of the episodes. Anyway. However, I did record some clips for the last episode of me actually basically redesigning the Guardian Farm kill chamber because it broke the previous design. So what I'm going to do is show you the clips from that video, or that were meant to be in that video but aren't in that video because I ran out of time in this video instead, if that makes sense. Because as you can see here, we've done some pretty massive changes to this Guardian Farm kill chamber. So there's a bug where tridents despawn, except for they're not despawning, they're falling through blocks. That means they've fallen. Oh no. We had so many tridents and they've all gone. Are you kidding me? This isn't good. Like this. Oh no. Oh man. So basically since 1.17.30, this kill chamber broke. So the way it used to work is we'd have tridents on here, minecarts here. The minecarts are perfect height, or they used to be perfect height. They wouldn't get hit by the trident with this chest here, even if they're not on rails. So we had them not on rails or just pushed on here, and then they wouldn't get hit because, well, yeah, they weren't the right height. However, since the new update, tridents actually hit the minecarts. Now, yeah, the tridents aren't actually in any of these chests, which makes me think that they've gone, and that's a massive pain. That's actually really bad. Like, I don't have many spare tridents at all. I doubt I've got enough to fill up this farm. We need a plan of what we're going to do now, because I don't have one. So I headed back here to my testing world to figure out how we're going to kill these guardians quickly, effectively, and how to get experience from it, because we need experience from it. So obviously the issue with trident killers is that they're going to despawn no matter what design they do. In fact, by the looks of things, yeah, basically all the tridents in this area have. So I actually made a tutorial on these trident killers, these like two trident killer designs a bit ago. They're the same. They just use, well, in the tutorial I actually used droppers and minecart rails, but you can also use redstone. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, the issue with a design like this is that they're too slow for the rate of which the farm produces guardians. So too many guardians are coming in here. And the other thing is that guardians like to jump up and down. They're basically avoiding the trident, which is what we don't want. So that's why a trident killer design such as this one, which is a pretty classic normal design, wouldn't really work for us. And that's also why the previous design used minecarts. It was designed by Silent Whisperer, by the way, not me. That's why the previous design used minecarts to actually trap the guardians inside the minecart. So first of all, I need to figure out if there's a way that we can still trap guardians inside of minecarts and have the trident not destroy the minecart, because if we can do that, then it'll be very nice. So here's my first idea, and it's basically having a trapdoor instead of a chest between the trident and the minecart. So if we just place in an observer here, we can see that the trident actually does destroy the minecart. That's exactly what happens if we put chests instead of trapdoors, which is obviously what we've got on the actual realm right now. So we know that chests aren't going to work. Okay, well, I've actually made a little bit of progress. Because if we look at this, I've just invented a trapdoor killer. Or a trapdoor trident killer. I'm pretty sure these have been done before. I've never built one though. So admittedly, I'm not sure if this is like something I've just discovered. I doubt it. I'm pretty sure if I take a look, someone has done this before. It's a start, isn't it? It is very much a start. So what happens now? Okay, so that's not destroying that. I guess the last thing to check is what happens if we chuck in guardians into those minecarts. Do they die? Oh. Okay. So let's just destroy this for a second. So I think the issue why that one died and that one didn't is to do with the fact that the trident was like closer on the edge of the block. So if we just throw this trident down right on the edge of the block, and I don't think we can open up the trapdoor. Okay, here we go. So that does actually work. This is really good. I guess the only other issue we might have is with mobs actually jumping out of these trident killers. Like, even if we put blocks like all around it, the guardians are probably still going to try and pathfind up into there. However, I'm guessing that what we might just be able to do is this. What happens now? Okay, that actually works. Interesting. This is really interesting. So now if we throw these trident just right into the corner of the trapdoors, like so. Yes. Okay, this is actually really, really good news. And just out of interest, can the minecarts be on rails? Because that makes life so much easier. Oh, yes, it does. That makes placing in the minecarts so much easier. We might actually be onto something here. So I guess the first thing we need to do is smash the old farm to bits. So not much time later, and it was actually really, really easy to build this farm, or this trident killer anyway. And as you can see now, everything in theory should work if we place in the tridents, other than obviously the fact that I need to reconnect this redstone, like so. But yeah, there we go. So everything should now work correctly. Now, obviously the only other thing we're lacking is enough tridents to actually fully make the use of this farm. However, the plan is that we can go around throwing in all of these tridents, and then when we unload the area, we are of course going to have to pick up the tridents to avoid them from disappearing due to bugs. But just to do a general test to see if everything looks okay, if we flick this lever, then yeah, all the tridents basically line up into position like so. And wow, it's really easy to pick them up, isn't it? We might have to figure out a way to stop that from happening. So now all we need to do is actually figure out how we're going to get some more tridents. And I think I have an idea for that. So I log back onto the realm to do some more recording for this episode, and I see this in my hotbar. It's a little like Halloween pack. So anyway, what are we actually going to be doing in this episode? Well, we need to work on the base, because we've only got about a month left of this season, and my base is really, really not finished. So we need to work on that thing like ASAP. So in this episode, we need to at least get the Guardian Farm upgrades done, build the like proper Guardian Farm that I designed. This is sort of like a starter one. We need to properly build the actual one, and then we obviously also need to add in the decorations, which might have to happen next episode, because yeah, I also do want to have it decorated. So what I've just done is put lava right here, so that, because normally I'd have like my alt account down there, like loading the kill chamber, making sure all the guardians die. However, that's not really possible if I'm using it for third-person time lapses, which is what I want to do in this video. So I've just put lava here. I think in the future it could be useful if we install some sort of automatic system to do this. But yeah, all of the guardians are just going to sit right here and burn in the lava, and I won't have to worry about the trident killer or anything like that. So in between episodes, I've been doing a little bit of resource gathering. So these are like most of the like batch items that we'll need. I've also got enough pistons in here. I should have enough redstone torches. I mean, I'm going to make the assumption that I also have enough like blocks of redstone as well. But yeah, anyway. So I'm just going to get building this Guardian Farm. I showed it off a couple of episodes ago, I think. And I'll make a tutorial on it soon. So we need to get started on this thing. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Upgrading it, making it actually good and stuff. Because right now, it's not. Well, it is good, but it's also not. You'll see once I've built it. So it took a bit of time. However, we have pretty much completely actually finished up this place that is the Guardian farm. Other than, of course, a central storage system and a proper AFK spot, we have completely done it. As you can see here, just whilst I was working on it, we have already got all of these drops as well. And we are getting the occasional bone and salmon stuff from fish actually spawning. So fish are spawning on this source block right there because we haven't put a solid block above it. I'm not sure how we're going to fix that, to be honest. I have not thought about how we're going to fix that, but whatever, it's fine, probably. I guess one other thing to point out is that I did also do part of that like ocean monument or guardian farm, sorry, building on a live stream over on my Twitch channel. You'll also be able to go to my second channel, Alien 2, and view the stream replay if you want to. Oh dear, what is going on? I put lava in, like, the thing to kill the guardians, but it looks like some of them may have got out or something. Oh no. I can't even activate full screen. This is not going well. Hopefully, in a second, right, this lag is just going to get back to normal. And they're all going to, because they're all going to burned. But right now, they should, like all the guardians, be burning in the lava. Or at least I'm assuming that's why we're lagging. Because there's a ton of guardians. I need to get out of this portal, though. But wow, I'm surprised the realm hasn't, like, crashed or something. Also, you may be saying, like, this is why the realm's been laggy. However, these chunks haven't been loaded, so this literally can't have been causing lag on the realm. Also, I'm, like, really worried that something's happened to my lava, because they still haven't burned yet. So that's a little bit worrying. Oh, there we go. Full screen is pretty much been activated. Okay, well, why aren't they burning? Okay, I can hear them now, so it looks like they've just been loaded. I can't hear damage sounds. Oh, wait, hang on. They've come into view. And yeah, just as I thought, they're all dying. Have I crashed? I think I've crashed. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. I've crashed, haven't I? So I just came over here to the shopping district, and if I can fly, we always have a lot more lag in the shopping district, by the way. And this is what it looks like in the Halloween resource pack. I think it's also a little bit of a, like, autumn resource pack, judging by the color of the leaves and that sort of thing. I really like these azalea leaves. They're absolutely lovely. But what I came here to do is check the profits on our shop. So let's see. Okay, we have not sold any fish, but we have sold some leaves. This is good news. But nothing else looks to be sold. Not even wood. Wood is that thing that no one ever wants to go and collect. Like, I don't understand how we've not sold that, but anyway. So yeah, I guess we've got no sales in there. I also came just to bring back some fish. I suppose I haven't actually mentioned this in Discord to the other members. So they may not know that this shop exists. So it might be my fault why this place is not getting any sales. Now, I did also check the shop on a live stream, the profits, because I was in the area. And I did actually have some sales. If I can find the clip, then I'll play it to you. But yeah, we had actually got some sales in there. There's no profits. Literally not. Oh, someone needed a lot of sugarcane. Yes. We've profited, guys. It's more of that where that came from as well. Just saying. Are you kidding me? I just fortuned this thing down again. I hate it when I do that. Cactus? Is that sold? Nope, because no one ever wants cactus. Which is a shame. Because I wish they did. I suppose now would probably be a good time to also check the profits on the shared mushroom shop. So let's just see down here. And oh, nice. We have actually made a diamond. I have not been, like, stocking this area. Toad might have, but I've not really been AFK. Oh, nice. We've actually got stock. So I headed over here because there's a couple of stuff I want to do over at this area. And we've got a couple of striders just spawned in the lava, which is kind of cool. And also kind of bad for them because I'm probably about to kill them because I need to get to this area. Because what I want to do is just install, like, a little lever, like, I mean, right there would work. And then basically the plan is that we have like an on and off switch for this lava. So yeah, the plan is that we have like a little on and off switch for the lava. And basically, when we want the Guardians to actually come down into the main kill chamber, because we've got a player AFKing there, we can obviously turn off the lava. However, when we are not using like the area, we can just keep the lava like on like this. This basically just means that we can like work on the area and stuff without any issues. We probably won't be using this feature too much, but it's still a useful thing to have. So here we've got the basic like piston stuff. So these pistons are obviously just gonna be a place for the Guardians to be able to jump up and down whilst they are being brutally murdered by the lava that we'll place in a second. And then the plan is we'll actually have a dispenser about here, yeah, there, and here. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get these two buttons, and we're just going to place one here and one here, and then obviously put the lava in there. So if we press this, nice, that actually does all come out like that. And then we can do the same for this side, and then lava floods that entire area. So the reason we're not just wiring up the dispensers to the actual lever system is because dispensers only need a pulse. They do not need like a constant power source like what the lever actually will provide. Whereas pistons obviously do need a constant power source. We could mess around with buttons and stuff and things. However, I think it's just going to be easier to do it this way. It's just a very simple little system that allows us to actually get rid of Guardians when we don't want them here. So the other thing I've just gone ahead and done is grabbed a ton of these like oak signs, and we're just gonna, well, we're gonna need some like temporary scaffolding blocks or something like this. And we're just going to head inside of here into the system. And yeah, lava did actually spill down and destroy the carpets and stuff. So what I want to do is make a little area like right here that's just absolutely full of signs. And this is obviously going to stop any future lava from actually falling down into the main system and destroying everything. It's just doing something a little bit like this, and we actually won't need that there because there'll be blocks there. So there we go. That'll stop lava from falling down and destroying the main like redstone, or it's not even redstone, it's just like the rails and the carpets and stuff, and it's a massive pain. Also, we're now going to have to shift this staircase one along in that direction because of this. But that's fine. So I just got back from doing a live stream where we basically worked on my Nether hub. So as you can see here, previously we only had half of it done, the Guardian side. We've now got the other half done, which is obviously the Nether brick side, and we're going to need to figure out something for the roof as well, which I haven't quite figured out yet. I might leave this netherrack in here though, because it kind of, I don't know, it's basically the equivalent of the dark prismarine, which we still need to get some more of, and I don't know how we're going to do that. But anyway, I think it is time that we do some more work on this place, or to be more specific, the actual sorting system for this place. So I've got a ton of resources over at the base. So if we head over here, I have this shulker box basically dedicated to resources for this. And then we've also got the redstone shulker box, which has got a ton of comparators and hoppers and things for the automatic sorting system that we are actually going to build for the Guardian farm. Because, I don't know, it just kind of makes sense for us to have a sorting system there. So with that, I've actually completely finished this sorting system. So we'll start with the more boring stuff, which is over here. I actually now have a little place to AFK at, and like a little box to stand in and just AFK whilst the items come in. I haven't got a lever to actually switch the farm into Nether or Overworld mode, but in the future, there'll be a lever here. For now, I can just destroy the redstone torch or something. We've obviously also got these shulker boxes and chests there just to store some of the items temporarily. So obviously, we've then got the item elevator that takes the items all the way up here. And what we've got here, this magma, is actually to kill any fish. Because what I found was happening, and it's not happening too much anymore by the looks of things. However, fish was actually spawning in the like column. So basically, what was happening was fish was spawning in the water sources because there's not a solid block above them, and it was, yeah, they were all going through the bubble streams and stuff. So if any fish actually happen to make it up to the top, then they should hopefully die on the magma, and then I put that slab there to make sure they don't like go to the rest of the water stream. They'll actually stay and die on the magma, which is pretty good, hopefully. And then the design itself for this thing is actually pretty simple. You've probably seen me do it before. One thing to point out though is that we're not using pistons anymore. We're using target blocks because target blocks actually work for their intended use, which is really, really nice. We then got this little smoker here, and we'll fill this up with all the other fish that we've got from the nether side and stuff like that. But yeah, this smoker will just be here smelting down all of the fish that we're getting. Now, I have done a bit of AFKing here as well, as you can see. Yeah, we get a lot more shards because shards are more common. So that's pretty good. And yeah, overall, this is just a really nice little sorting system. But yeah, that is actually it for this farm. However, this is also going to be our main base. So next episode, or maybe the episode after, we are going to be working on things to do with the decoration for this area, because I do have some designs in mind. In fact, we are going to need to build a fish farm before we do that, though, because I need ink sacs so that I can get black dye, so that I can get dark prismarine, because that is something that we're going to need for my base design. But that is for future Alien to worry about. So thank you ever so much for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe today to join the Alien Empire. I'll see you in the next video coming soon. Bye.